Alright. Let's continue this. I left it at a point where I know where to go. Nah, I'm good. Okay. We're just heading to the ruins to put in the fragments and get the next world, town, island, whatever. Okay, this is where we're going next. New enemy types. Let's get a feel for how much damage they do. I kind of don't want to fight them. It's a baby. Should I feel bad? Oh no. It's murdering baby cubs. Easy peasy. That's just the noise they make. I don't know if I should feel bad. I mean, the last area I didn't really fight much, so let's just make sure I'm staying above the level curve. Oh, there seems to be a lot here, actually. Alright, maybe let's just hit the town first. Roma. Be quiet. Please, do not talk to me now. Perhaps you should not talk at all. In fact, no one knows that I'm here. Sweet Lala, her dancing steals my heart. Oh, okay, we got a piece here. Tonight, you see we decide who will be the clan's next dancer. Lala will be chosen, of course. There is no doubt Trombaro and Madame Rosa know her talent. The blood of the earth spirit flows through her veins. How I envy her. There's actually 2 quest markers. Somewhere in this world, an altar exists. That is the place wherein the Almighty is sealed. We roamers have searched many centuries for this altar. Now finally, we approach the location described in the legends. Once we cross these mountains, we will arrive at last. Well, well, it is a long time since any Gahos visited us. Strange that you choose tonight of all nights. You see, the Almighty has long since been sealed away, and it is the duty of we roamers to restore him to his rightful place. When the time comes to restore him, it shall be the duty of the clan's dancer to do so. She who among us is most blessed with the power of the Earth Spirit. Only rarely are those born to us who are blessed, but 1 or 2 each generation at most, and tonight we shall learn whether we have a daughter worthy of the task. Lala will pass the test, of course, there is no doubt. Rombaro knows her talent. Oh, I did no bad thing, I promise. I never touched Florin's turban without permission. I know it's important. I'm truly blessed that he has agreed to instruct me in its playing. My only fear is that Florin will have no time for my lessons once he is married to Lala. There's some handwritten music sheet. Okay. To Lala with all my love. Well, I don't like that I did find that. That just means that there's a potential for mini medals to be hidden inside. So my instinct of breaking everything. Okay, fine. I'm sure there's probably several I've missed as a result. They say the Earth Spirit is but one of 4 great spirits. All 4 came into the world when the Almighty was sealed away long, long ago. And it seems the power of the Earth Spirit lives on in young Lala. That is the meaning of the mark she carries. Her fate, it is of unspeakable importance. It cannot be easy, still we roamers are all very, very proud of her. Hold up, you ain't part of the clan, are you? Well, well, I didn't think Gahos could hack it around these parts. Or is it Gajos? I don't know. It depends what language they intend to be speaking. What's that? You say... what's a Gajo? Let's just assume it's Gajo. Why, it's you, of course. It's what we roamers call people from outside the clan. Now, we usually offer a warm welcome, but I'm afraid we're in the middle of an important ritual right now. You're going to have to, actually, it looks like the ritual's about to end. If you wouldn't mind taking a step back. There, the ritual is complete.
Listen.
Gather round, roamers. Today is an auspicious day. A new dancer has been chosen. Come, step forward, Lala. My fellow roamers, Lala is our new dancer. It is she who will lead us into the brighter tomorrow. Now come, Florin, you too must take your place beside Lala. Florin, you have shown that you play with purity and strike notes that ring clear and true. Together with Lala, you must lead we roamers toward our destiny.
Okay.
I will do my best, Madame Rosa. Roamers, it is time to celebrate. Celebrate until the morning comes. Drink, dance, and be merry. The future is bright. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. I can introduce you to Rombaro and Madame Rosa now, if you'd like to follow me. Rombaro, Madame Rosa, I brought some gages to see you. They arrived here right in the middle of the ritual.
Listen.
What's that, Baldo? We have visitors? What a pleasant surprise. It is rare to see gages roaming the mountains these days. How many years has it been, Rombaro? How long now since we last met with travelers on the road? Come, Rosa, do not jump to conclusions so readily. How can you be certain that these gages are mere travelers? Perhaps they are monsters disguised in human form. Monsters? Rombaro, really? Tell me, gages, do you have any evidence, any proof that you are not in fact monsters? Yes. Can you present to me? Yes. Okay. Said you've done little to quell my suspicions, claiming to have evidence when you do not. Come on, Rombaro, that is enough. These travelers are surely too tired for your silly games. Really? How dull. Young gages, I must apologize for Rombaro's behavior. Sadly, he is fond of tomfoolery. Plainly, you are not monsters. Now, I would like to offer you our clan's warmest greetings and the blessings of the roamers. We cannot perhaps give you the best of our hospitality here in the mountains, but I do hope you enjoy your time with us nonetheless. If anything causes you trouble, be sure to inform Rombaro or myself right away. I'm not a monster. Immediately smashes everything.
Well, looks like we're here for the night. I suppose it's as good a place as any. And since we finally happened across some people who don't seem to need our help with anything, we should try to make the most of it. I'm off to see if any local girls want to dance. You're more than welcome to come with me if you want.
Oh, girls indeed. It's all Kiefer ever seems to think about.
Jealous.
You should have seen the way he was looking at Lala just now. Still, it's none of my business. I'm not going to let Kiefer stop me enjoying myself. I want to try whatever that stuff is everyone's drinking.
Me too, me too. I love trying new drinks, and it smells amazing. I've been sniffing it this whole time and thinking,
Oh.
Florence Tolbin playing is exceptionally clear and filled with emotion tonight. You can rest assured that his melodies shall keep evil at bay, as always. Lala, however, retired to a tent without even stopping to enjoy the party. Whatever occurred in Rombaro's tent must have been momentous indeed. Do they have an inn, technically? It would appear not. Yeah, this is just a chieftain's house.
Hey!
That dancer Lala, she really is beautiful, isn't she? Oh, she's amazing. I've never seen anyone like her before. I'm not sure what's up with her right now, though. I mean, everyone else here is celebrating. But I just saw her go running into this tent, looking pretty worried about something. I wonder what's up. I want to go ask her what's wrong, but I'm too nervous to talk to her. I don't suppose you could help me out. Could you grab some of the spirit of the dance the lady's handing out? Nice one. You're a star. A couple of glugs of that juice, and I'll be able to chat to Lila, no problem. Yeah, well, that doesn't solve all your problems, man. Fear not, the Roma supply of the spirit of the dance can never be exhausted. You wish to bring some spirit of the dance to your friend to ease his nerves? Well, that is most kind of you. Here you are. A sip or two of the spirit of the dance is sure to put your friend in a more relaxed frame of mind. Aha. It's a crutch.
Hey!
Ah, there you are, and you got the spirit of the dance too. Nice one. I owe you for this. Okay, looks like we're all set. Let's go and pay Lala a visit.
Right.
Hey, what's the matter? Don't tell me you want me to head on in there alone. I thought we'd promised to stick together when times got tough, and I might never get a better chance to talk to her. Come on, I know you're not the type to leave a damsel in distress. Uh-huh.
Do I know you?
You will do, soon enough. I'm Kiefer, and this is my best friend. You're Lala, right? That ceremony was amazing! But I just wanted to ask, and I hope you don't mind. Are you alright? Feel free to tell me it's none of my business. But you look so sad and lonely and... Well, you see, I think you're really beautiful, Lala.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Forget I said anything.
You do not need to apologize. It is not easy to say such things to someone's face. You clearly have courage. Thank you for thinking about me. It is very kind of you to show such concern for a stranger. As you may be aware, we Romas have a very important duty. We must free the Almighty from the seal under which he was placed long ago. What is more, it is I who must carry out this duty. That is the purpose of my life. The mark I bear is proof of this.
Whoa. Sounds like you're pretty special then. I mean, do you know how rare it is to have something that only you can do? I'd say that makes you pretty amazing, Lala. Did I say something funny?
I like you, Kiefer. No Roma would ever compliment me the way that you did.
Really? Well, I'm sure that's not true. Well, I'm happy I made you laugh. I think.
Lala? Lala, are you there? Huh? Who are you, please? What are you doing? This is Lala's tent. Gajos such as you have no business here.
Okay, it's Gajos. Got it.
Florin, wait. This is my doing. They simply asked me...
Silence, Lala.
I just thought they might have gone down a Spanish route, but it's Gajo.
I know what you were up to. You expect me to allow you to try and charm my betrothed with your worldly ways? I will not stand for it.
Florin's jealousy has made him very angry indeed, but Streamer eventually succeeds in calming him down. Florin apologizes for his overreaction and everyone manages to sit down and have a civilized conversation. It's been a very long day, and after a glass or two of Spirit of the Dance, Streamer soon falls fast asleep. The stars come out as the night grows darker. Ugh, it seems I must have fallen asleep. Forgive me, Gajos. I was not a very good host. Oh, don't worry about it, Florin. I had a whale of a time. Hey, does anyone know where Lala has gone? She likely moved to another tent so as not to disturb us. She's always so considerate. Right, well, I suppose we'd better head back to our own tent then. Let's get moving, shall we?
Oh!
Huh?
What's that? What is happening out there? Come on, let's go. Please, somebody. What in the... Well, don't just stand there. We need to help them. There's a boulder chase some monsters towards the gate. Oh no. Get out of my way. Hold on, Lala. I'm coming. Boulder's in trouble. We need to help him out. Okay, good. I mean, I think let loose is probably overkill. Ugh. Should be okay.
That's how it's done.
Part 2? No, they're running. Good. Are you alright, Boldo? Lala. Lala, she's headed to the forest by herself. She's looking for the child the monsters took. Don't worry about me. You need to go find her. Now! Boldo. Curses, this is my fault for not waking up sooner. It is my turban that keeps the monsters at bay. I failed to play, and now... Never mind that, Florin. We need to focus on helping Lala. That's all that matters. Maribel and Ruff, go and make sure there aren't any more monsters hanging around the encampment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, leave it to us. Meanwhile, let's head to the forest. We need to find Lala and the kid who's being abducted. That leaves you, Florin. I am the only one who can play the turban that keeps the monsters at bay. I had better not leave the encampment. I will stay here and make sure everyone is alright, but please, you must find Lala. We will, don't worry. The monsters hightailed it into the forest to the northwest. Let's get after them, and fast. Quick heal. Yeah.
Oh.
Huh?
Did you hear that? Sounds like the kids nearby, and I bet Lala is too. Let's push on.
Get back! You are not to touch a hair on this child's head.
Oi! Over here, basic! If it's a fight you're after, we're more than game.
Face ache.
Kiefer?
Hey, Lala! We've come to rescue you. Now, come on! Let's do this!
Just one of them. Crap. Yeah, that's really annoying. It seems to have more health than usual. I don't want to know what that does. Okay, buff Kiefer. Uh-oh. Poison. I don't know what this does. This is a new mechanic to me. But let's just... Oh, it's supposed to catch Unful, not buff. Well, that's really annoying. Oh, that's all it does? Okay, and here I thought it did something worse. I guess it's persistent, so it's gonna keep afflicting it.
Are you two all right? You're not hurt?
I am fine, and you are very strong.
What are you doing here?
Boldo asked us to come. Looks like we made it just in time.
My father? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Everyone is. Don't worry.
Oh, praise the Almighty.
So my mother is also fine? I want to see her now. I will go back to the encampment. Thank you for helping me, Lala. You too, Gajos.
Hey! He's a live one, eh?
Kid doesn't learn his lesson.
Still, if Florin's playing that Torban of his, there won't be any monsters outside the forest. He should be fine by himself. We'd better head back ourselves, though. I think we've had enough forest for one day. Can you stand, Lala?
I am sorry. I seem to have twisted my ankle.
Ah, right. Well, in that case, you'd better lead the way. Lala, take my hand. I'll help you.
All right. Thank you.
So, this might not be the best time, but would you mind if I asked you something, Lala? Why did you go and take on that monster all by yourself? That was pretty reckless of you.
I told you that it is the Roma's duty to restore the Almighty, and that we are to continue our travels until we do so. Well, a long time ago, at the start of our journey, we were a mighty clan, the equal of any kingdom. But as the journey grew longer and harder, conflict and disease took their toll, and our numbers dwindled. The clan grew weaker and weaker. Now, my father and I are the only ones capable of fighting at all. Do you understand?
Yeah.
My dearest wish is for us to complete our journey, to fulfill our duty that we roamers may live freely in the future. That is why I fight. That is why I dance. For my clan, first and foremost. And for myself.
I understand, Lala. I know exactly what you mean. But let me just say one thing. You don't need to deal with all this by yourself. Even if you can't count on the other members of the clan, you can count on me. I can give you the support you need, just like I'm doing right now.
Thank you. That means a great deal, Kiefer.
Lala leans on Kiefer's shoulders while Strimmer keeps watch over them both. As the sun goes down, they make their way out of the forest. And eventually bring Lala safely back to the encampment. It seems you Gajos have excelled yourselves. You drove the monsters from our encampment and brought our kinfolk back in one piece. I trust your ankle is not too badly injured, my girl. We can, of course, postpone the ritual if the pain is too great. No, Rambara. My ankle is fine. I only need to rest a little while. Please do not worry about me. You must proceed to the altar of the Almighty. I'm afraid I must ask you another favor. Would you be so kind as to escort Rambara and the others to the altar? My father would do so usually, but he is injured. It would mean a lot to me if you could help. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. We can hardly leave you and your father here alone, Lala. You are both injured for one thing.
Okay, listen.
I'll stay with them. But Kiefer, I told you, right? You can count on me. Yes, I remember. Well, in that case, thank you very much. We Romans do not like to accept help from outsiders. But the journey we begin tomorrow will decide the fate of the world. This is no time for such minor quibbles. We'll be grateful for your assistance. And so the decision is made. Kiefer will stay behind at the encampment while the others will accompany the clan to the altar. The party settled down to sleep once more, and then morning comes.
It is time we were leaving, young Lala. I trust you will take good care of yourself and of dear Baldo.
Oh yes, Madame Rosa.
Kiefer, I trust you will do whatever is required to protect Lala and her father.
Of course! I'll make sure they're safe, no matter what. You lot, just try and hang in there until I arrive, okay?
Oh, shut up, you insufferable big head. We'll be fine, thank you very much. Just remember you've got a job to do. All your posing won't mean a thing if something happens to Lala.
It seems you young gadgos are close indeed. It pleases me to see it. Now then, young man, if you are ready, we must depart.
Rombaro, I too will stay behind. We simply cannot leave Lala in the care of a Gadjo, no matter what he may have done for us in the past.
Florin, cease your hot-headed selfishness. Without you and your Torban, how do you expect us to ward off monsters? Or do you not care for your clansfolk? Do you not understand the importance of our mission? Do you not wish to see the Almighty risen?
Of course I do. But, Rombaro, Rombaro, the Vanguard has departed.
Very well. Then our own departure cannot be delayed any longer. I am sorry that you had to witness such foolishness. Now, put it from your mind. We make for the altar forthwith. It is to be found in a lake on the other side of the mountains to the west. Come, we must make haste. You may join us there.
Well, I mean, how are we looking? Okay, it seems fine. So, a handicap. I guess I have to think how I'm going to do this without Kiefer. Gap overlooking the ocean? Okay. Cutscene's probably going to play out over there. Again, it is nice that I can choose when to engage in combat. I think we're okay level-wise. Oh, good. I was hoping for a save point. I trust the long journey here has not left you too fatigued. Then that is good. Then you'll be prepared for the shocking news. It seems the two sacred items required to free the Almighty lie not in the depths of the cave, but within the altar itself. It would appear that I failed to correctly decipher the ancient text. Rather embarrassing, but well, it cannot be helped now. We're holding a meeting to try and devise a means by which we may access the altar in the lake. It may take a while. Feel free to rest. Okay. Break shit.
Right.
You have awoken. Finally, the elders have discovered how the lake might be drained. You and I must head into the cave without further delay. Madame Rosa and the others believe that the mechanism for draining the lake must be activated using the chimes of the Chosen. What better proof of our birthright could there be? They have been passed down through all the generations, but they may only be sounded by aroma of pure blood. As such, there is no question of you entering the cave alone. I will come with you. let us do what we can to assist one another. Now come. Okay, well now we're gonna fight shit from here on. Yeah, you're more problematic than anything else.
All in a day's work.
I mean, the fact that I'm not one-shotting stuff is probably hint enough that I should fight a little more. Thought that might be shallow enough.
That was easy.
We don't have paper yet, do we? That is most likely asking for trouble. Okay, well I need to find out how much damage these things do relative to how much I do. Oh, come on, man. Like, what's the point of the preemptive attack if they get a preemptive attack of my preemptive attack? It makes no sense.
That was easy.
Oh.
What's out here? Some ancient text has been carved into the stone. Florin reads it aloud. Now prove you're of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Okay. We can't get him to play music. Guess not. Alright, I guess we're going further down.
Easy peasy.
Oh no, I know what those things are. I get the feeling I'm gonna pay for doing this. Ugh.
Let's go!
Good. Okay, that could have been worse.
All in a day's work.
Level up? No level up. I mean, kind of worthwhile. I still haven't used the other one I found. Yeah. That one, I don't think we had much of a choice. What? The physical attacks just... Yeah, okay. That was just really unlucky then. I thought for a sec physical attacks are just less likely to land on them. A stone engraved with ancient text. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. At least, I believe this is what it says. What is it? You seem strange. Stares at the text. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. He can suddenly read the words himself.
Huh?
If I did not know any better, I would say you knew exactly what was written here without my help. But it seems the effort of reading it has rather worn you down. You're still new to this. I suppose I had been reading these ancient runes since I was but a boy. I would hardly be considered worthy of Lala's hand otherwise. I struggle sometimes, but I study every day. And not only at reading, at the Torben too, and other ancient arts. Yet, despite my efforts, I remain uneasy. The ritual grows near, and yet my dear Lala grows distant. That is how it feels, at least. But I digress from the matter at hand. Let us commit the words on the stone to memory and move on. Of course it is. Well, I mean, it's good experience anyway. Uh-huh. That should be a level up. No? Okay. I don't mind just opening everything. Yeah, admittedly, this might get a little annoying. Maribel. Please level up. Okay. No, that works. I mean, here, right? I guess I have to go with just attacks for a little while. It's fine. Okay. What? What is this evasion? I think she should heal herself. I just have a bad feeling. Alright, nap. I think just there's no need. Oh God. No, it's fine.
All in a day's work.
I'll take the experience.
Hey!
Damn it. Probably... Yeah, don't do it. It's fine. Oh, well, that's annoying. Alright, now I'm using it. This is an emergency. She's bound to level up after this fight. No? Wow. Still a while to go.
Oh.
Just in case.
Hey!
Okay. I mean, I could have approached this like a puzzle and individually looked one by one, but I think this is fine. Wait, no. This is backwards. Don't really have much of a choice. May as well get preemptive strike. Some ancient text has been carved into the stone. Florin reads the text. That you are here, this signifies that you have proved both bold and wise. Now prove you're of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Prove you're of the chosen line. This means that we are to present the chimes of the chosen. Florin holds up the chimes of the chosen and allows their sound to echo through the cave. Light bridge. We are close now. We must be. Our destiny will soon be fulfilled. You must wait a little longer, Lala. Tablet. MP draining thing. It just had to take the last of the mana off her. Please level up. Nah. Let's not commit to healing her MP yet. Wait. I might regret this. No, we're fine. Okay. Just a sec. Let's just see. There's no save, so...
Oh.
Let's just in case.
Oh.
This is it. This is the mechanism that'll allow us to drain the lake. If I place the chimes of the chosen here, the altar of the Almighty will become accessible. Are you ready? Shall I place the chimes? Yes. The fact that it asked me if I'm ready, that's probably good enough sign that there's a fight on the way. The lake should be drained. Let's proceed to the altar. Okay. Well, this is either all three are rewards or... Okay. Oh, because Kiefer's not here, that's why we can equip. I guess that's nice that it keeps the gear open. Alright, there was no point in using that. Ah, there you are. Thanks to your efforts, the lake has been drained, and the altar of the Almighty has been revealed. Thank you from the bottom of my Roma heart. All that remains now is to retrieve the 2 sacred items. Namely, the Turban of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue. You have done so much for us, it is only right that you retrieve them. I have no idea how we might begin to thank you for all that you have done for us, young Gajos. Oh my, it appears your journey into the cave was not without sacrifice. Madame Rosa utters some strange words under her breath. She seems to be casting a spell. All better. Now young Lala and the others will be arriving soon. The sacred items must be retrieved. You must lose no time in entering the altar. You will accompany our friends once more, Florin. Of course, Madame Rosa. Now it seems that to make our way inside, we must read the engraving on the stone beside the stairs. When the Turban of Truth glows all in gold, our Lord shall wake from sleep. A maiden, virtue's vestment clad, must dance the peace to keep.
Oh.
Beyond lies the Turban of Truth. My destiny awaits. It is time, young Gaja. Time for you to enter the altar. May the Almighty's blessing go with you.
These are the 2 sacred items described in the ancient texts. The Turban of Truth. This is the instrument I must play. And here is the Vestment of Virtue, in which Lala will perform her dance. Together, we will carry out the ritual, and the Almighty will be restored. Then I shall be free at last. Free to choose my own path in life. No longer shackled by the destiny of the Romans. Come, we must return to the clan. They will be keen to thank you, I am sure.
Wait up! Sorry we're late. Lala's bad leg was troubling her, so I thought I'd better carry her on.
What? You carried my betrothed? You? An outsider?
Florin, that is enough. Kiefer has done us a great service. I could not have come here without him.
But... Lala...
Yeah, how can she walk, man?
You have already recovered the Turban of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue. Good. Then we must prepare.
Are you sure you're up to it? Here, take my arm.
Thank you, Kiefer.
Jealousy.
Wait for me!
Okay.
We are very nearly ready, Rombaro. We may begin the ritual forthwith. Now, Florin, there is no need to rush. Perhaps you would allow me to examine the Turban of Truth first of all. Rombaro takes the Turban of Truth from Florin. Yes, it is as I suspected. The time is not yet right. What? But surely... Look closely. According to the engravings beside the stairs, the Almighty will be restored when the turban of truth glows golden. Does it seem to be glowing to you? I could not tell you why, my lad, but it seems clear to me that the time for the ritual is not yet nigh. But then when and how will we know? He just said how you'll know, dude. We must at least try. If we do not, it may be years before my duty is fulfilled.
Listen.
Please, Florin, you must think about what you are suggesting. What if it did lift the seal, What if it did and the time were not right? If the Almighty were restored too soon and the Demon King destroyed him once and for all, we would have failed utterly in our duty. And then there would be no future for anyone, Rome or otherwise. It is a risk we cannot take. But we have come all this way. You really mean to just give up now? I cannot give up. I will not. The Almighty has led us here to this place on this day for a reason. The time is right for his restoration. It must be. He snatches the turban. Lala, do as I tell you and put on the vestment of virtue. You will dance, I order it.
What?
Florin, do you really mean to go through with this? I do, and I will need your help. It is time for you to pray for the restoration of the Almighty. Oh, they're just going to go along with it? Okay. They're not going to tell him to just... They're not going to tell him to just calm down?
Nothing is happening.
Yeah, no shit.
Foolish human children. Those who break the seal must be punished.
What in the... What is happening here?
Let go of the turban, Florin!
No! I will not! I cannot!
Well done. Oh, no more reading.
Feel it. Feel my wrath.
But Florin, why? Kiefer!
Come on, Florin, this isn't you! I know you never hurt Lala.
The audio mixing is whack here. It's so quiet for his voice.
Florin's voice coming from inside the monster. And it sounds like he's in pain. Come on, let's deal with this thing and set Florin free.
Kiefer, wait! I will help you. I cannot allow poor Florin to suffer.
I mean, I figured none of that would really do that much. Alright, bang it is. Okay, that's the way to go. I think he's just gonna attack Kiefer because he's jealous, but we'll see. Okay, maybe not. Is this one of these circumstances where maybe there's a way to save him? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care for him that much, it's fine. I don't know, like, he is going to hit like a fucking truck. He's furious. Okay. Really? AoE roll? Okay. Is that just going to eventually work and I just have to not kill him? He doesn't like him. Okay. Well. Make him more weak. That's fine.
Lightning slash!
Oh God.
I owe you one.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, we have to end this now. There we go.
It's over, isn't it?
Knew I had it in me.
No, he's fine.
I can move. Is my punishment really at an end? Lala! Lala, are you alright?
Kiefer! Your wounds look very bad. Are you in pain?
Yeah, actually, everyone did get kind of messed up by that last attack.
Nothing. Really?
Oh, thank goodness. And thank you, Kiefer. Thank you all.
This was all my fault. All of it.
But Florin, I am equally to...
I mean, yes,
No, Lala.
it is his fault for being an idiot, but it's also everyone else's fault for not keeping him in check.
I have known all along. Known that you do not love me. But I thought, perhaps if I were to fulfill the Roma's duty, perhaps then...
Oh, Florin. I should have told you the truth long ago. But I knew our fates were intertwined. I meant only to protect you and myself. The fact is, Florin, we cannot be together. I am sorry.
I understand. I only hope that you can forgive me, Lala, for what I have done.
And with that, the Roma ritual to restore the Almighty was over. Accompanied by Baldo, the party head back into the cave and remove the Chimes of the Chosen from the pedestal on which they were placed. The lake is filled with water once again, and the altar of the Almighty is submerged. Rambara decides to keep hold of the Turban of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue for now. And the Romas and the party set out back to where they first met. Although the ritual was a failure, the Romas throw a huge party to say goodbye to Strimir and his friends, and to thank them for all they've done. And then, in the small hours... eavesdropping.
Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I've been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We Romas have one ironclad rule. 2 people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it, it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around this. You, Rombaro, Madame Rosa, Baldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct. And I hate that you are free to...
What is the audio mixing with this guy's voice? It just seems to come in and out.
That you are perhaps the only one that Lala
I mean, never just me, but it goes whispery and then suddenly the guy just eats his microphone.
unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kiefer? Will you look after Lala?
Well, you heard all that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. You and I need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill, overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel.
Ah, the secluded spot. And now that is what it's for. I went the wrong way. Oh my god. No time.
It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astard? I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on together, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating chaos in all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah, the Demon King. This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty on our side. Don't you think?
I guess.
Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the roamers. But leaving such an important job to them alone, well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you? Right. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Just hear me out, okay? I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you have a purpose in life. Me, on the other hand, well, there's nothing special about me. Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure, to see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you.
Thought he was about to say he wanted to
Just going
stay.
to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Okay. I slept like a baby. I thought I saw Kiefer talking to you in the middle of the night. Was everything alright with them? Yeah. Well, spare me the details. I expect he was just boring you to tears about how in love with Lala he is or something. Now, shall we get going? Look lively, Ruff. We're heading out. Is it morning already? But I'm still sleepy. What's he doing?
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy. Or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Romans, right?
Oh, never mind. He might.
Most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions, too. My fellow roamers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gadjos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the roamers. And besides, look at this amazing sword they give you! Ha! Bet you've never seen engraving like this before.
Oh, Erdrick's sword.
As guardian of the Almighty's chosen people, it's all mine now.
It looks like Erdrick's sword.
That's my destiny. My purpose. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay now. Let me take you as far as the teleport, at least.
Where's the shrill voice? What are you doing? Alright. I guess not.
Well, here we are. This is it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed? Tell him I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
Damn.
What?
Where did that bag come from? Was it everything you had? Do you think Kiefer threw it into the teleportal after us? It's all his gear. Yeah. Okay, well, I figured. So I mean, he's dead now, right? Like, thousands of years or hundreds of years have passed now, so he's lived his life.
Ah, so you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again?
You could say that.
Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
Explains what happened and give King Donald a note from Kiefer.
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now.
Oh, okay.
One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
Well, I guess he's actually gone.
Oh.
I guess while we're here. Oh, it's just a poison needle. Never mind. A weapon I think I already have, and it's not that game-changing. Alright, I'm hitting a save. I think that's a good stopping point. A chapter's worth of progress. Alright, we're going to continue this next time. If you're watching us later on the VOD's channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it. And yeah, thanks for watching.